Hello Twinflames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy reading. We're gonna do the usual classic energy check, and then I also will have one additional question. I don't know yet what it's gonna be about. We'll find out from tarot, and we'll see what happens. We'll get some additional information. And at the end, have this small oracle cards with me with messages from Divine Masculine. So it's called Messages from the Hidden Realms. And I'm gonna post some messages from DM to DM to see what's going on. So I'm sure all of you know that we now have quite a few astrological events these last few days, right? Starting with the full moon on Monday, then at least this is my time zone. Then on Tuesday we had Uranus going direct, we had North Node moving into Taurus. So it's kind of like moving and shifting all the way. We're still in Venus and Mercury retrograde, so yeah, a lot of movement in the air. So yeah, let's get started. I'm actually using the Whispers of the Ocean cards for the oracle. So let's get a card for Dia and for Dia to see what's going on. I hope you guys are doing great, of course. We have two cards for Divine Feminine. We have Unexplained Wonder, number 44. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. How cool is that? So if you are kind of surfing along the wave of all these different shifts and changes, if you're finding a way to stay balanced, grounded, high vibe as much as you can for yourself at least, and don't feel bad if you feel like you don't want to be among people right now, it's fine. But the most important thing is for you to stay balanced within yourself. Instant manifestation. And we have number 44, which is a master number. And we have 41, convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. Easy to say when Venus and Mercury are in retrograde. Not so easy to do. But yeah, like I was saying, if you feel like you cannot do that right now with other people, it's best to take some space and focus on taking care of yourself, maybe planning something, right? Because, another change that we have, we're now in Aquarius season. Happy birthday, Aquarians. And Aquarius is more about global ideas and innovations, right? Changing the world for the better. So you may as well take this time and get inspired for something new and wonderful. But if you speak with other people, speak from your heart and show compassion as much as you can. Okay, let's get to the main reading. Oh, sorry, we missed the Divine Masculines. Let's pull a card for Divine Masculines. What's happening with them? But I love that one with instant manifestation. Wow, it's amazing. I'm actually still doing a manifestation challenge myself, so that'd be a great inspiration for me to move along over there. It's not the easiest deck to shuffle. Okay, got something. 33, another master number. This is about applying ideas into life. Let your personality shine. Wow. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. That's a wonderful card. I love it. Be yourself. Allow your uniqueness to shine through. Also easier said than done, but I'm sure Divine Masculines will manage. Okay, I've chosen to use the Steampunk Tarot today for the main read. Let's get a feel for what's happening with DM energy and what's the connection at this time. All right. Seven of Swords for DF, for pull a clarifier. Whoa. Three of Cups, Queen of Swords for DM. And for the connection, we have Six of Wands. That's not bad at all. Republic Victory card. Bottom of the deck, the Devil. Oof, oof. But the devil in this deck is actually quite interesting. I love working with this card in this deck because it's all about like, it's not a focus around the devil itself, it's how to overcome, or in this case it's like a monster, right? A big monster, and how those people in the card, how they're dealing with it, how they're conquering it, but like in a smart way, in a strategic way. That's why I like this card so much. So please clarify Seven of Swords for the it's too many cards. I think I'll shuffle some more. Please clarify Seven of Swords. Divine Feminine. Oh wow. Queen of Swords in reverse. All right, please clarify Queen of Swords and Three of Cups for the Ace of Swords, love it. A lot of swords, a lot about communication and truth. Please clarify Six of Wands. Knight of Pentacles on this side. All right. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Nice. So you see, I'm immediately seeing this kind of parallel of conquering the devil and focusing on the love. And I know it sounds cheesy, but that's what it is, really. As simple as that. That's how you conquer the devil, because this is fear. This is love. Making a choice, right? Lovers are about making a choice to follow the path of love and not fear. All right. Let's see. And then we'll have the additional question. So for the Fs, we have Seven of Swords clarified by the Queen of Swords in reverse. So what I'm getting is Divine Feminine is not saying something either to somebody else or even to herself, but there is some truth that is kept within. If it's about you, you may not necessarily realize it, but check yourself if there is something that you're not comfortable with, but you're not speaking, like you're not even thinking really to yourself about it, right? There should be some sort of awareness put to that aspect of your life so that you can do something about it and you can make it, turn it around into a happier energy. It could be about, I don't know, your job, relationships, about where you are with your mission, about, I don't know, start with your emotions. Where do you feel unhappy, tired, stressed, scared, angry, right? Look into that. And maybe it's, for some reason, you like to say that everything is going great right now and you feel fine. But there is something on deeper level and you are strong enough to get to the bottom of it, to be able to look it in the eye and do something with it, to go even further, to expand your light and your energy even further. Wouldn't that be nice, right? You can always go and do more. For masculines, we have Queen of Swords and Three of Cups, clarified by Ace of Swords. So what I'm getting here, to me, this is them realizing that even though on the surface, like in the public eye, it seems like they're having fun, everything is great, hunky-dory, they are smiling, they could be going out for parties. It doesn't have to be necessarily a date, it could be just, you know, with friends. But like in the public eye, everything is great. If somebody asks them, they say, yeah, everything's great. Like, yeah, I'm cool. But deep down, they realize that there is further truth where this is a mask. This is like a PR stunt. But unfortunately, like we like to judge celebrities for doing that, for presenting something in public that isn't true. But the truth is that all of us do that at some point. And we don't even always think about it that way. Like we don't specifically create that construct. Oh yeah, I think I want to sound more cool, so I'm gonna pretend like I was having such a wonderful time here, Or yeah, I did this, I didn't really like it, but I'm gonna pretend like I did for my Instagram post. We don't always do it like that. We don't think about it too much, but we are wired to, like, by our society, to put on a strong face, you know, like to not to complain too much. We're being taught, we're brought up like that from very childhood, to keep those things to yourself. Or like, who do you think you are? Like, you have so many opportunities in life, how dare you say that you're unhappy with something? You know, all of those things. Or like, yeah, we were considered being good with our parents or teachers if we were happy and quiet, didn't complain. Right? So this is a point of realization that it's not really that satisfying to them, the lifestyle they have, what is happening right now. It may look good, but it doesn't feel good. And you see the mirroring effect here, with the feminines acknowledging that they're not saying something to themselves, and with masculines kind of in a similar way, but with more projection towards, you know, being in public, because they are more 3D based, and naturally they are more kind of active and more about doing something in 3D. So for them it's more visually prominent when they can look at events, when they talk to other people. For feminine, it's not necessarily like that. It might as easy be if you're by yourself, or you're minding your business, you're doing something for yourself. Maybe you're worried about something that only you know about, right? But that's like a deeper level where you can still lie to yourself. And I'm not saying it in a criticizing way, just as a kind of acknowledgement that this happens to all of us. Okay, for the connection, we have Six of Wands clarified by Knight of Pentacles. So overall, twins, as we saw, moving towards deeper level of truth and acknowledgement of where they are and where they want to be, and this naturally brings them together. So with the Knight of Pentacles, you see they're actually both kind of knights, but this clarification kind of underlines that it may not be an instant public victory, but twins are confidently, you know, it's like a slow but steady progress. They're moving towards this public success. And first, being in union with themselves, within themselves, right? Because that's going to be the first public acknowledgement, where they are more authentic with who they are. And then the next step is going to be being in that union with each other. But everyone's on track here. If any of you needed that confirmation, both DM and DF are on track. It may look very different for each of them in a connection, but things are happening behind the scenes. And if you don't have that information, then you're not supposed to, right? So maybe one of the reasons is actually oftentimes because you're not supposed to meddle into that. Because when we know a lot, we want to participate, want to be like, oh yeah, and I can help here, or I can do that. Or, okay, he's not getting this, I can point him in the right direction. When you know less, there's less temptation to get involved, right? And we had the devil here, right here. Each twin is capable to fight their own demons and illusions. It's all gonna happen, and you have the help from the divine. Each of you do. Both twins do. So, okay, what else do we need to know about the twin flame journey for this collective right now? Let me just see. What else do we need to know? What's happening on the journey? What do we need to talk about? What topic? Ah, 9 of Wands. It's interesting in this deck again, because he's kind of like using the wands for like making the structure stronger, I'm getting. You know, like fear that it will not stand the pass of time, something like that. What do we need to know about longevity of the journey? Also with this wand burning, like to me, it represents a match matchstick, like, you know, like the match that's gonna burn out. Like there is a fear that this is not gonna last long enough. The passion, the attraction, the interest between the twins. So what do we need to know about that? What's the message? Got 3 cards. Wow. Oof, the Tower, 2 of Cups and 8 of Wands. Ooh, yay. So this love is eternal. That's what I'm getting from here. And you will see in divine timing what it means. You will see it on the 3D level. You will be totally shocked and surprised. At the moment when you least expect it, you will see, you will have your evidence of how deep, strong, and eternal it is. And you always have guidance from the divine to help you on the way. If you need any guidance on like, why is this looking like that, right? Or is this gonna last? Why am I seeing this on my journey? You should always communicate. If your twin may not always have the answers, even if what you're seeing in specific case, you mean, you know, what you're seeing from your twin. They may not necessarily know what their actions mean in a bigger scale of things, right? If anything, you're more aware than them, but also, of course, you don't know the whole story all the time. So the best way is to ask the divine if you need any guidance, like, what does this mean? Or, you know, how is that gonna help me in the long run? I don't understand, like, what is in front of me right now, right? Because 9 of Wands is also about having some fear, right? It's like, consciously you understand that it's all happening for a reason. It's all divinely guided. There are no mistakes, only lessons. You know all that. But deep down, there is still some fear that something is not right. Or it will not last for as long as it's supposed to, until you are in union. So when in doubt, don't forget to ask the divine to show you. To ask your angels, your guides, right? Okay, last but not least, messages from divine masculines. What's on their heart and mind right now? What would they like to share while they're shining their personality to the world? Okay, I got 1. What else? Got 2. Anything else? All right, thank you. Please be patient. I need to work on myself, clearly. I hate how long it's been since I've seen you. This is for some of you. If you're doing long distance and you're not in communication, I'm trying to overcome my commitment issues. Yeah, that's the part of the truth that they are uncovering. First of all, that in those parties, in those public events that they are displaying, they don't have commitment there. They're not committed to those. They're seeing that. Where they felt like they did, now they see that they don't. But they want to know how to do it right. And they want to commit to DF. So this is like an exploration process right now. While they're working on themselves. It'll come together naturally. But know that they miss you a lot. Okay, I hope this has been useful, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon.